Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Smiths 25. Hop, let's just get over here. So yes, I have loaded up all of our produce from the big greenhouse, and as you can see, we do have a fairly significant amount here. We also do have our oil. We've got the rice bran oil. We've only managed to produce one of them. We also do have kimchi as well, and I think we do have some wood. Yes, we do. We've got some wood over there. And also today is the day to sell the wood chips. Now, thank you to everybody who did help me out with these. These do need to be decanted into a trailer for us to sell them at the animal dealership. It would appear they don't actually accept pallets there or crates, so that's what we'll do. But first things first, let's just sell this mega load because this is really good. I don't think we have anything else to put on board. Whoop, hello. Before we go, so I think we'll just head off. But I'm not going to take it with the telehandler. We're not really going very far, but still, we're not going to put it on such a slow machine if we can help it. And we can help it. Also, yeah, we do have the rock production. We've got the debris crusher going for the cement factory. So, oh, I should also feed them. Yeah, so we need to transfer lots of rocks again for the cement. I do have time at times 15. We probably don't need to have it at times 15. Put it to times 6. Okay. So let's go and attach to that trailer, and hopefully we're going to make lots of money. Now we're going to put this money into the vineyard. Now I have had a few people saying, oh, why do you care so much about the vineyard? Why do you want to keep doing grapes? They're not really worth doing. There's no money in it. Well, I don't just do stuff for the money. I do it because I enjoy doing it. I want to do grape harvesting, and with FS25 there is a harvester which can do grapes and olives, so we can actually open up the possibility of doing olives quite cheaply once we're doing grapes. Or vice versa. So anyway, let's go. Let's take this. Yeah, we are trying to make as much money as possible, but at the same time, I don't want to just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm trying to do different things. I want to do grapes, so I'm going to do grapes. That's just how it works. That's what makes the gameplay fun for me. I've just been adjusting my steering wheel for ETS2, and it hasn't actually changed back for 25, so I do have a fairly significant degrees of rotation. Sorry, madam. After you. Okay, so I think, well, I've run over my, no I haven't, I've run over their stall, that was not good. I am expecting about £100,000 here. Don't know an exact figure, but that's what I'd expect. Yep, almost, not quite, but still very, very good. But we do have a lot more stuff to sell. So let us get back to the farm. I think I've taken a wrong turn, but let's get back to the farm. We'll get the wooden products, and we'll also decant the wood chips, and we'll get them sold. Should be quite a bit of money's worth there. Unless, of course, we're going to need these wooden products for our shed. There is a chance that once it has moved on from the cement, which it's currently processing, it will require more beams, planks, and other smaller planks. So maybe I shouldn't rush and sell them. Yeah, I think we should probably keep holding just until we know exactly what we need over here at the farm. Yeah, it doesn't need it for this current phase, but it might do for the next phase. Although I don't know how many phases it's going to be. You can see it's coming together quite nicely. The cement bags that we delivered in the previous episode have assisted. And yes, it's almost finished processing now. We've got 360 litres left. And the bricks, 8,000. That's not good. Because it still needs 8,000 before we can move on. But anyway, the trailer, which we need to decant these, is over at the rock crusher. I'm not going to forget about the ones around the corner here, don't worry. I did make a note. I don't think there's too many anyway, so we'll just throw these on the back. Yep, 4 of them. I would just grab the Merlot. Oh, I've gone past it several times. There it goes again. I need to slow down with that tabbing. And yes, back tabbing is also very handy when moving at my breakneck speed. Yeah, so we'll just pop them onto the back and we'll be all good to go. Oh look, another pallet's appeared. Well, I was fully expecting that. We actually do have a few more pallets to appear down at the smaller polytunnel. So we're going to be selling more produce in February. We always do too. January is the big one, and then all the extra stuff, which wasn't ready yet in January, can go in February, because the price is still really good. Anyway, I don't want to be spending too much time on this. We do need to crack on. We are going to be planting a vineyard today. Don't know how big it's going to be though. And this is all a byproduct of producing the beams and planks and the prefabricated walls over at the main sawmill. It has paid off. Okay, right. So we do need to be down there anyway. 21,000 litres. If only I could just drive into the trigger and sell them, it would be wonderful, but you can't. At least not where I want to take them to. We've still got the hay bales to move, we've got the slurry spreader to bring back, and we need to use that as well on our fields. Also, it is January, but it looks like that field could be cut. I reckon we could get a cut out of that and do some silage, because it's quite mild. Yeah, this isn't the UK, so it's probably still warm enough to do that sort of thing. What temperature is it? Okay, so it is actually +7, but it does get down to -10. Crikey. So these actually should be okay just here, because we can hopefully just unload them into the trailer once the trailer is empty. But it looks like we're going to have 2 loads of stones to do, because the trailer is already full and we still have all of this. We do need a bigger trailer. It would be great if we can get a bigger trailer today as well. I know, I don't ask for much. We do want a lot of stuff, but it would be good. So we'll head off. I'll go and tip this, we'll come back, we'll load up, and we'll go and tip the second load as well, and that will keep the cement factory working. Ooh, that's a hard rock, as rocks do tend to be quite hard.
Chase the thrill, make up the way as we go. Live for the moment, lose control. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind. Put the pedal to the floor, flame your light and take a smoke. Put your broken rip off, wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found. We'll still be up, still be up. We're in this together, we both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up, 'cause we will still be high when the lights out.
Now if we lived in the ideal world, we could have just put the debris crusher opposite this production, and then we could have just used a conveyor belt to constantly feed it. But sadly we do not live in the ideal world, so we are actually carting it as you would do normally from a quarry. Yeah, if we ever do become super duper rich, we could buy that field and then put it opposite, but for the time being we're just going to go down this route. We will be getting bigger trailers, so it won't seem quite as difficult, and well, we could even conveyor belt it into the trailer. There's many things we can do to improve it, but I prefer a bit more of a challenge. I don't want it just to be there, constantly transferring across. It's too easy. Right, okay, so let's have a look here. 40,000 litres, processing very nicely. Yeah, so yeah, I think we have some fairly hard evidence, you might say rock solid evidence, that we do need to go for something a bit bigger. A lorry would be perfect. But actually, except for that electric lorry, I've not seen another lorry in the sale. Ouch! Wow, I just caught this tree with a collision, and look at what happens if you try and reverse. Whoa! That is extreme. That is spongy. Okay, so wood chips, let's get these transferred across. You just press R as if you're refilling with fertilizer or seed. You can see they're going to there, no problem at all. Yeah, didn't realise this before, so I do appreciate everybody's help there. Always very appreciated. And yeah, as I said, sometimes when you post a comment, it does take me quite a few episodes to actually catch up with that, because these are bulk recorded, so I might have done 4 episodes since you told me how to do something, so it'll take It'll take 4 episodes for that to come into effect. Right, okay, we'll transfer and we'll sell.
Closer, it's not over yet, but we could go back to my place. 'Cause I don't wanna waste no precious time. So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it, how your touch feels. I love it, how you look at me in my place. No, I don't wanna waste no precious time.
This should work. And I do have the other crates actually in the trailer, so we can just put them into the trailer afterwards. They might tip out actually, but it doesn't matter because we can still just fill from the ground. So, time to watch the money. Ah yes, and this really is all free money because it is just a byproduct of cutting up the wood. And it's not bad pay. Okay, so we'll tip the others out as well. And there we go. So we now have £173,000. Very, very good. Very pleased about this. And the water buffalo, they must be doing so well because I have been giving them total mixed ration. Yep, the milk is going up very quickly now. And soon we'll have these as well. Are they producing milk yet? They probably aren't, but yeah. As soon as they are, it'll be brilliant. Oh, and I better check the sale as well. Okay, nothing I don't think that I need there. No. But maybe in the next day, we will have a trailer or a grape harvester or something. We'll have to see. So anyway, let's get this taken back to the debris crusher. Because, yeah, I don't know what is going to happen. We might get a good trailer in the sale. I think this came out of the sale, so it can go again if it needs to. I would also buy a round bale auto stacker if it came up in the sale, because that is very important for rapid moving of bales. Like I keep saying, we've got hay bales to move. It would be nice to have one. Oh yeah, and I think the Giants did fix the selling of things, so hopefully this has gone up in value just by sitting here. Let's have a look here. 1,633. I can repaint it. I will save it first. It probably isn't going to help too much, but let's just give it a go. Nope. Nope. That would be a loss. Okay, let's reload. We put all of that time and money into repainting it just to make a loss. Actually, that reminds me of the only restoration project that I've ever made a loss on in real life. The Kubota compact tractor with a cab. Yeah. I put so much time and money into that, and I made a £4,000 loss, which did hit pretty hard. It is the only restoration project that I've ever made a loss on, though, so hopefully it never happens again. But that thing, my goodness, that thing was abused, it was a wreck, and I think I was ripped off in the first place when I bought it, because they were dishonest about its condition. Anyway, yes, that's why you've got to properly look at stuff before you buy. I didn't know at the time, that was years ago. Anyway, yes, what we're going to do is we're going to check up on that sale. Okay, so we do have a truck. I was hoping to go for a European one, but we could go for one like this. But at the same time, I'm supposed to be putting in the vineyard. So I'm going to stick with my original plan. There's no auto stacker, no trailer, unfortunately. The cement factory must have produced quite a bit of cement, so we'll get that transferred later. But let's get into the, well, I think it's construction. I've not done a vineyard yet, but it must come under one of these. Yeah, cultivation. So a vineyard is a bit cheaper than an olive grove. And the plan is to come down here. My starting angle is essential because that's what we're going to continue with. So, oh, it can't be planted in February. My goodness. Okay, fair enough. There's no point trying to argue. Yes, it is the winter time. I could turn off, or I could pause seasonal growth. But let me just check and see when we can put that in. Grapes. Okay. So planting season. Oh, March. Yeah, so we just need to rest 1 month. Which means, as long as everything is okay, we can just go through to March. March is going to be a busy month. We've got these fields to tackle as well. We've got our slurry spreading to do. But that's not a major issue. We should be able to do that as well. So we should really be okay. I think we'll just do the TMR mix and then we'll bring the cement pallets across, because otherwise we're going to be wasting time there because they take time to process. It's not just instant. So we should get that going. But yeah, otherwise, I think we can afford to just move on to March, but we can't just then rush on to April. We'll have to do an awful lot of stuff in March. So that is going to be important. So what do we have in here? Is that empty? Oh, it is empty, okay. Now this does bring me on to a shout out that I need to do, because somebody did leave me a comment with all the best suggestions on how many bales we need for the perfect mix with this machine. Although I don't have mineral feed. I do not have mineral feed, so for this mixture we'll probably just have to compensate with a bit more silage, because I wasn't going to do mineral feed for this one. But I'll just get that comment up now and I'll give you a shout out. I'll just park here. Again, I really do appreciate the help through the comments. Right, that should be fine. Okay, so this goes out to Epic Nuke 1152B. So yes, this viewer has done the maths apparently to do an easy mix of TMR. 2 straw bales, 2 mineral feed pallets, 4 hay bales, 5 silage bales. This is going, I think, on the size of bales that we currently have. You can, of course, get different sizes. So I'm going to go by this recipe, of course, just overlooking the mineral feed intentionally, and we'll see what we get. So it's not going to be perfect because we don't have the mineral feed, but it should still be quite good. So we'll start from the top. 2 straw bales. I'll make sure they're all complete bales, because I did do some partial bales when I was doing the emptying, so I do need to be careful with that. Yep, so the comment does go on to say that this will come to 106% if we were doing mineral feed as well. Not a problem if you put the silage in last, because it will process it as it empties. But I don't think it's going to be a problem for us because I haven't put the mineral feed in, because that's reducing it by 2,100 litres. So it should be about a full mix load, I would have thought. And it looks good. We can actually see on this menu here. Yep, so they're all going to be, in fact you can see that's absolutely perfect. We've got the red there for the mineral feed because there isn't any, but everything else looks smashing. So thank you very much, that is very helpful indeed. We'll let this car go, there you go. And yeah, it's, well, we've got 45,000 litres, we might have a bit of a bale left in here. Oh yeah, they're probably only partially filled, like a tiny bit in each. But they'll just disappear as we do this, no problem at all. So that's good, that's a good mix. So do 2 straw, 2 mineral feed if you want to, 4 hay, and 5 silage. That's if you're going by the same size bales that I've got. I think that's 3,500 litres per silage bale, and I think 4,500 per hay bale. Which explains why we have more silage bales than hay. And here we go. Delicious food. So we will put all of our produce onto the flatbed trailer as we head over to the cement factory. Actually, I should probably use this tractor. That would make a lot of sense. So we'll go and load them up. But that's keeping them going, and I should probably check up and see how much milk they've produced now. It's going to be quite impressive. 2,586. Even these numbers, which don't seem massive, it's still really significant because buffalo milk is worth so much money. That's the trailer. Right, so as I said, we'll load up all of the food that we have currently, including the food from the lower polytunnel. And then we'll stop off on the market on the way down, and then we will load up with cement over at the cement factory. Do I have? I don't know. No, I don't. Do I? I don't have a forklift over at the cement factory. So we might have to tow it with the Merlot this time, which will be a bit slow, but don't worry, it will be a time lapse, so it won't feel too slow at all. Whoops, taking a wrong turn. But maybe this is where there is a collectible. Because I know that somebody did mention there being a collectible at the school, and it looks like a school. If it's not the school, then I don't know what it is. Sign up for school club activities. Yes, I'm going with that. Yeah. Yes, I was more into the chess at school. You can probably tell, although not massively, but yeah, I did do chess club. Right, okay, so let's get a snack. Easily distracted. Where could it be? There must be one here. There must be. It's the perfect location. I probably walk straight past it, but yeah, it's the perfect location for a collectible. Aha! Ah, there's only 9 left. Fantastic. Yes, it was worth going wrong. I've gone the wrong way down the one way, and I've hit all the signs as always. Okay, well, not a massive amount, but then it is. Yeah, it's not a super duper fast production, so I don't think you'd expect it to be that fast. I've probably made it slower by activating the roof tiles, and I probably should deactivate that now. Yeah. But we've got some. So at least when we do suddenly move on to the next phase at one of these productions, we will have something. We'll have some roof tiles to start it off. But they can stay there for the time being. I could actually just go through to later in the day. Although, again, we are wasting time with the production, with the actual construction. Depends how far off we are for the next pallet. Oh, quite a long way. Yeah, it just shows, even when you have the cement factory, it's still so slow. And it does take a lot of stones, and that's why it would be good to have a bigger trailer. Okay, well, yeah, let's just go. We're wasting construction time. It doesn't need both at the moment. It's really wanting... Although, yeah, it doesn't want cement bags, but it's stuck on 0. And if it does that, it means it does want cement bags, otherwise it's not going to move on. It's a glitch which has been there since FS22. It did that in 22, and I don't understand it. It is bizarre, and I'm guessing Giants don't understand it because it's still an existing glitch in 25. So there you go, you see I've delivered it and the 0 has disappeared. So that is now processing 1,000 litres of bricks for us. I will just do one more load of stones and I'll see you in a minute. Another 18,500 litres. So if we were to get a bigger trailer, I think it would be good to get a truck with a trailer, because then we can go much bigger. Don't know which one. I haven't even thought about it yet, really. There is the one in the sale, but that's going to disappear. And that wouldn't be my first choice anyway. But yes, it would open up... I don't think they're in here. Is it have its own category these days? Oh, it does. Yeah, so we could go for anything which can take aggregate. That certainly would do, but we used to use it all the time on 22. Okay. So it probably would have to be that one. But anyway, there we go. Let's move on to March and let's plant the vineyard. Oh yeah, look at that. This is coming along nicely. Finally, we're seeing some progress at our construction site. I wish I could get over there though. I could send the drone up and then over. There we go. Right. Oh, that must be part of... yeah, flight is currently active. That must be part of the Power Tools mod. Yeah, it's coming together. We can see where we're going to be able to park. It is positioned well. It's not inside anything else, so we shouldn't have any floating things. We've got some floating bricks here, but they're going to disappear. The building itself is on a solid concrete foundation, as you can see. So it should all look really, really good. Should look really good. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. Okay, so here we go. Construction. Into cultivation. Vineyard. And let's get this planted. So it wants to be about there, I think. Oh look, there's a stump. There's a stump exactly where I need to be. I cannot believe it. Well, that's probably far enough anyway, but oh, let's just remove it. Where are you, you naughty stump? Well, there's two actually. I can't believe I missed them. Good job we still have the stump grinder. It has been costing us daily, but it's not too expensive. There we go, we might have more yet, so we'll keep it nearby. Let's park here. Yes, I feel like this has been a very long time coming. $19,000. So it should, I hope, stay perfectly in line. It does, good. We're not going to be able to put the whole thing in today. We're not just going to run our bank account dry, because that would be silly. But we are going to make a good start. And yes, these are long, so it'll be easy to harvest, and we will make a lot of money from them eventually. More so when we can actually afford the grape processing production. But I haven't actually checked on the available productions on the map. Maybe we do have a grape processing production already, which we can just rent. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, I reckon we could start to come a bit further out. Yeah, it's significant. This is much bigger than my first vineyard on FS22. I think we'll do one more, and then that'll be it for now. Wonderful. And obviously it looks very bare at the moment, but as these grow, next month especially, it's going to look good. And luckily, because it is a new vineyard, we don't need the pruner yet. In fact, we don't need the pruner until probably this time next year. So that is helpful. We don't need to spend any more money at the moment. Eventually, though, we do need to get the mulcher, we need to get the fertilizer spreader or sprayer, and of course the harvester. That is great. Yeah, my vision is to have it going across the entire field here, but that probably won't happen. I should think we'll just go up to about here, and then this will be something else. It might even just be grass, I'm not too sure yet. Grass would be good. But yeah, as it is still winter pretty much, it looks very bare, quite desolate, but it won't. It will look so nice eventually. Yeah, it will look so good. I'm very happy with that. I know that some people are against it. Fair enough. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So, I think we're going to have to wrap it up here. Yeah, so next time we're going to have to fertilise, we're going to do slurry spreading on the 2 paddy fields and that field over there. This one and the one down there are already drilled, so they're all happy. We don't need to do anything with them. We also need to clear the hay bales and we'll also get that field spread with slurry. So quite a bit of slurry spreading next time. That'll be the next thing. We'll need a big tanker to transport it because it's going to get through it really quickly. It'll be empty in no time. What would that actually be? Would that be 95,000, of course, yes. So we would need a truck as well, ideally. We could use a dolly, but no, I need a truck. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We have once again progressed a bit. Please do remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.